Greetings RC fans, Sharky here and welcome back to Sharky's Garage. Today I'm out at the B.E.R.C. Crawler Park and this is the video that I never hoped I would have to bring you. I'm here with Sean. Sean, can you explain to us a little bit about what's going on, mate?
Yeah, of course I can. So hello, we're sitting here at BERCC. You can see I'm slightly broken at the moment. We've been working really hard to start moving things off the site. So you'll have heard that we need to go. The reasoning behind it, basically, the charity at the top of the field that we are here, who have given us the land to use for free for the last 18 months. Their needs have changed completely over the last 18 months and they no longer need to lease the land. So they've relinquished the lease. We've tried to take over the lease and unfortunately we're not able to. So because of that we now need to vacate. We need to vacate by the end of September, 27th to be exact. So yeah, that's what's happening. Dead simple, we need to go at the end of the day, we can't change anything. So consequently we are in the process of trying to find a new permanent site, and also because we think that might take a little bit of time to find the ideal site to save the future of the club and to secure it. We're also looking for a temporary site to store all of the materials that we've used to build the site. And the reason we want to keep them is because they cost money, B, we spent a lot of time collecting them, and C, there's been a huge amount of effort put in by a lot of people to build what is BERCC. So we want to take well, we need to take everything basically, but we want to take as much of the useful stuff as we can, store it so that we're then able to reuse it at the new site that we eventually have. We want to secure BERCC, and we want to secure it for the future for a long time. The work that we do in the background that many people don't see, they come along and they have a play with their cars and they go home and it's great fun. But actually in the background, what we found is that we're really helping a lot of people with their mental health. Generally men, but there's the odd woman as well, which is great to see. And we want to keep that going because it's an incredible thing to see somebody come down to the club for the first time, and then you get to know them a bit, and actually by coming here it gives them peace and it gives them a break from the day-to-day. And that's what we want to achieve. We want to achieve that long term. We want to grow that and focus on that more, so that the club becomes an entity in itself that just helps people. Because at the end of the day we all need to try and make a difference, and the club makes a difference to a lot of people. So we could just stop, but we don't want to because of the difference that we make. And it's not just like a couple of us that make the difference, it's actually everybody that comes makes a difference to that one person without them realising it, because everybody's so friendly. So that's the future of the club is basically we want to go to a new site. It needs to be somewhere between 2 and 5 acres with a bit of woodland hopefully, so that we can develop as many different types of RC areas as possible. So whether it's construction, whether it's playing with tanks, whether it's a little rally track, whether it's a micro course, anything we can think of that's surface related and electric, we want to be able to cater for it. And by doing that we'll bring more people to the club, and then we can help more people with their mental health and any other ways that we can help them. So that's what we're looking at doing, and that's why we want to secure the future. So we will look at different sites when they become available. Once we've had a response from people, we're sending out a proposal to different businesses and farmers and things like that, landowners. But we're going to be quite picky at the end of the day. We want to make sure we have the right place secured for a long time. The club makes enough money to secure a lease, pay a lease every year, albeit not a huge amount, please, but we can pay a certain amount of money. So at the moment we're looking for that. It might take a while to get a permanent site. In the meantime we want a temporary site so that we can store everything. It needs to be as local as possible to where we are in Bedford, and to do that between the 1st of September and the 27th of September, that's when we dismantle the site. There's a mini competition, mini crawler competition happening behind me on the 31st. Come along, do that, enjoy it, and you can play on the rest of the club as well. You can use the scale area, you can use all the big rocks that we've got, you can use all of the site, because on the 1st September we close and then we dismantle stuff. So in the meantime, come along, have a great time, enjoy yourselves, use the club, you know. So yeah, so we need, between the 1st and 27th of September, we need vehicles to take stuff away. We need diggers, JCBs, trailers, tipper vans, you know, all of that kind of thing, and manpower, loads of manpower. We will put up a date as soon as we found somewhere. We'll put a date up to say, right, this date we're dismantling everything and it's going to a new temporary or permanent site. I could talk for hours, but I'm going to stop now because Carl's going to take Paul around, and Paul's going to just have a quick, you know, look around the club and show people exactly what we've got here and what we want to reproduce somewhere else on a bigger scale and make it amazing and incredible, so you can all come and have the best time ever. So thank you very much. I've gone on for too long, and hopefully I'll see you all soon.
And if they need to contact you, they can contact you through the Facebook page?
Yeah, just contact me through the Facebook page, Sean Baker. Send me a message. Yeah, send me a message if you can help us, please, and then, you know, we'll talk and we'll work things out.
Fantastic.
Cheers.
This is the micro area, 1/18 and smaller. I'm here with Kevin.
Hi.
Who's helping to run Micro Mayhem on the 31st. This area has been built by him for running the small scale stuff on. This is the sort of thing we're looking to get up and running at the new site whenever we find the permanent site. An awful lot of work and hours have gone into building this, and obviously after competition this will all get pulled down as well. These little tiny 1/24th scale rigs here, but we've got a lot of different features, tunnels, old ponds and stuff like that. So this is one of the types of areas that we're looking to create at the new site. So this is the super scale area that David at Scale Overlanding has spent many days working on. This is a bog standard RGT ready to run rig, which has got scale bits added to it. Got Paul here with me. We've got lots of work done here. We don't walk on this bit, it's just for the rigs to run over, but you can see there how much work has been put into this, how we're building it into the nature, taking what we've got here, adding to it. And this is something else that we're looking to build at the new area. Oh, that's new. I hadn't seen the rocks here the last time I was here. They've constantly been working on it. It's constantly something that's been done, and you can get all the way around the outside of this to work on it, to drive over it, but you don't go up on it. So this was the scale trail area. We've already started pulling some of that out. Paul's down here because we have to return it to the state it was before we took over. And I'm going to try not to trip and fall over because that really won't help the situation, but we've done a lot with trails and stuff here, and the trail area is something that we'd look to build at the new site. There's still more work done to clear out here. You can see there was a dugout area over there that there was a bridge in, which will be taken away and moved to the new location as and when we got that, or stored once we've got a storage location. So this is Paul's class 2 competition rig. We've got an area of logs here. There's lots more videos of the use of this on my channel, but we just want to give you a little insight, and then it's up to you if you want to go and look at some other stuff. You can see here sorts of stuff that we've got, we've built, and that we'd look to build a new permanent site. This is just one of the 2 horseshoes that we refer to them as, because they are somewhat horseshoey. Well, they started out that way. and we've got that over here, and then we'll move over to the other one in a second and show you a little bit about what we've got over there as well. So this was the first horseshoe that we built, and we learnt a lot from what was done here. These bits would all be coming with us to be stored and then onto the new site for rebuilding. We've already started pulling down the pit tables that we'd built, and all of that sort of thing. The boat is not ours, that was on site when we arrived, so that stays. Pit tables are coming down, these structures are coming down, and they will be taken down to come with it. This was a donation that was donated to the club, and then there's Sharky's shed that I sponsored. We'll give you some footage in a second of the stuff that we've already pulled down. So Paul, can you just explain a little bit of what we got here?
Yeah, no problem. So we've got our 2 Land Rover planters, which are perfect for the scale area and setting things off. We have a slide here, which we're going to use in the new site. What you see here is the podium that has been dismantled, ready for moving to the temporary storage. At the back we've got our collection of logs and our astroturf, all our concrete posts, all our pallets. New for this year was the inclusion of the toilet, which would be perfect if we could have that at a new site.
Yeah, this is rented, so it was a cost for the club, so if the new location had a permanent flushing toilet at it accessible for use, that'd be fantastic.
That would be brilliant. And then the last bit here, we were donated a second-hand patio, for want of a better description, and then we've got our barrels, our sand, and then our currently out of use ride-on mower,
yep,
which we need to get up and running for the new site potentially.
Okay. So this stuff all needs storing until we can get it up to the new site.
Yeah.
I want to thank those that have sponsored the B.E.R.C.C, people like Dunster House, Flourish, GCRC, LCG Crawler and Hart Press. As we move forward to the future. To the future!